Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of a Synced Dev Update. And time flies, and it's just a month away. We're gonna go to Gamescom, and we're gonna have a lot to show and to talk about during this year's Gamescom. So stay tuned, everyone. There's gonna be a lot of news coming out from that Gamescom event. And today we'd like to talk about the progression system in Synced. It's a sophisticated system in the game, and we designed it very carefully because we want to make sure that in different stage of your playtime, you're gonna have different type of experience in the progression, as long as you always finding the reward of getting more powerful and getting more options and finding more fun in the game. At the beginning of the game, as a player, you will be able to gather a lot of runner mods in the game. And I have to highlight here, the design principle of this whole runner mod worked a little bit different compared to other type of games. First of all, you will be able to get the runner mod from exchange as a rogue system in-game. So it feels like you taste it first. And you're gonna have to try different ways in different runs to really identify which runner mods works best for your style. And later on, you will be able to get that specific mods out of that in-game run and then equip it in Haven as a runner mod. So in a way, you can pre-select some of the runner mods before you even going into the game. So along the line of you going deeper and deeper into Meridian, you will be able to gather a lot of different mods. And that is the time that you can do different combinations. You combine A with C with E, then the magic gonna happen. So that is the first layer of progression that you will be able to loot in the gameplay. And then later on, you will also be able to gather in a lot of materials which can be used to power up your mods. And there are actually different layers of the power up for every mod. First, very obviously, is the power rating of every mod. You will be able to really power up the one that you really like and then reach a much higher power rating, and then when you combine with others, overall you'll have a much better power rating. We don't stop there. We also be able to add different attributes, some extra attributes to every runner mod. So just to develop even further potential of every runner mod. And again, don't forget, every attribute also contribute to the combination effect at the end. So we think that this whole runner mod line will really serve the purpose of a progressive collecting and then combining and then finding your best experiment of what the build and the playstyle you like to have. So that is the runner mod. And also we have another line called gun tech. The gun tech works a little bit differently. Before, we had a version that you will be able to equip the gun tech module to different weapons, which was cool. And we did give a lot of freedom for players. However, the more we tried it, the more we find out that there's actually a big flaw in there. What's that? For example, you have two shotguns. One shoot faster, another shoot slower, but more powerful. Cool. And you have a gun tech that's for the shotgun. You can just equip that module to the shotgun A or shotgun B, but at the end, they all feel the same. Then, what are the actual points of doing this type of combination? Then we made a very big decision. We say, you know what? Every gun tech module will bound to one weapon. So in this way, you will be able to really find that weapon, that gun tech weapon that you really like, and then use it a lot to develop a lot, and then to even progress more in the progression system. So at the end, you will be able to find your favorite gun tech weapon along with the mods we just talked about, and then together you start making a perfect build that can serve a huge benefit in the gameplay. And toward the end game of our journey, there's also another layer of progression, which is actually on the armband codex. So armband codex is pretty straightforward. It gives you extra boost of power in different attributes. For example, some of the upgradable nodes is actually for LMG, and some for sync speed, some for recovering speed, all that. And then with those type of a kind of a linear progression in the codec system, it still give an extra layer that for players that you can gather and then to power up your runner as a whole. So with these three systems together, they work hand in hand. The goal will always be to help player to find the perfect build. And later on, you will be able to just share your builds on YouTube or what platform they are. Say, hey, I was using this gun tech weapon with those mods, and then I have a very explosive end result. That is exactly what we're looking for. And for our internal test, we started to realize that some of the combination we don't even know. That is scary, but at the same time very interesting, because I think that those are the power to the player, and that you guys will be able to surprise us in the good way. So yeah, that is the topic for today. It's a lot of information there, and hopefully you'll find something fun and helpful in your playtime later on in the game. So thanks everyone for watching. Stay tuned. Don't forget to wishlist us, and stay tuned for Gamescom.